that's been going on in the world and social media and everything along those lines.
So let's get right into it. Football just started.
Football
Yes,
season.
it did, and I couldn't be more excited about having football back on the TV.
I'm super excited. I mean, I'm a huge Giants fan, and just take us through this Giants game, please, because
Okay.
I can't talk about it.
As angry as this game made me, I was very upset. The Giants played the Cowboys on Sunday, and they unfortunately lost 27-26, which is so annoying.
It pains me to hear that score. Pains 100%. To hear that score.
Tony Romo threw for 356 yards and 3 touchdowns, but he also had 2 interceptions. Dominic Rodgers-Cromartie returned a fumble for 57 yards for a touchdown. And then with the other interception, they also only had to run just 1 yard to get another touchdown after Trumaine McBride's interception. And the Giants tried to throw on third down from Dallas's 1 yard line with a score of 23-20 at the time, but the Cowboys didn't take the play action fake. So, and Eli Manning threw the ball away instead of taking the sack, giving Romo a minute and 34 seconds to make the win, in which they did. They got a touchdown with a minute and 34 seconds, like not even a minute and 34 seconds, because they still had like 10 seconds left at the end of the game. And
it just, I'm so disappointed, because God, Tony Romo, come on, man, Eli, please,
and
help us out
everyone
here.
thought they had it in the bag. They had all these recoveries, being able to just, the interceptions and everything,
drop the ball,
and this is what me growing up is with my family as a Giants fan. This is my dad's quote. You're a true Giants fan if you know that the game doesn't truly start until the last 3 minutes of the game.
It's so true, especially with Eli.
Exactly, and in this situation, it's true because, we thought it was in the bag.
Yeah.
We thought that they were completely going to win. They were up by 10 points.
I turned the game off. I was like, all right, we got this.
Yeah.
We're done. No, absolutely not. I mean, Eli's also good for stepping up in the playoffs when we needed him in the regular season.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, just come on.
Yeah, and even though we lost this game, I have a feeling that we will be able to get back on our feet, because this was the first game and Victor Cruz was still out.
I know.
So once it's Victor Cruz and Odell Beckham Jr., it's going to be insane.
I feel like it's going to give not only the team but the fan base a different atmosphere and different feel.
Such a more powerful love for them.
Because everybody loves Cruz.
I love him.
I have a Cruz jersey.
I feel like everyone's going to be watching.
Yeah, everybody's going to be watching when Cruz comes back.
It was such
a
heartbreak last year when he got hurt.
It really was. I was so upset, dude.
I know.
When is he officially coming back?
I don't think they know. I don't think they haven't really said much.
Yeah.
He was cleared for preseason, and then he pulled a muscle or something in his
Mm-hmm.
quad or something in his leg, so then they put him back out. So I think they're waiting for him to just be 100% to put him back in.
Yeah.
Just so he won't risk getting injured again. But I love him.
On the other side of things, with the New York teams, with the Jets, I don't even want, because I'm not a Jets fan, but
I'm not that much of a Jets fan.
Debut on Sunday. They're 1-0. They won against the Browns, which
31-10.
It's the Browns.
Right?
31-10.
That's sick.
31-10. Ryan Fitzpatrick, 15 of 24, 179 yards, 2 TDs, 1 in tow. Chris Ivory, 20 carries, 91 yards, 2 touchdowns, and Brandon Marshall with 6 receptions, 62 yards, and 1 touchdown. I mean, it's Jets fans.
Everyone who's a Jets fan right now is on cloud nine because they
they're rubbing it in all my friends who are Jets fans rubbing it in my face, rubbing it in my face.
They won to the Giants. They won their first game, and they're on a roll. And in honesty, they do look really good this year.
They do. So, I mean, also it's against the Browns, so
true.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves. We started our season against Tony Romo.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And they started their season against the Browns with Johnny Football, who is probably the biggest upset of my life ever. Because I loved him when he was at Texas A&M, and then he gets to the Browns, and it's just whatever. Yeah. But I mean, 2 forced fumbles on Johnny Football, by the way.
Really?
2 forced fumbles on him. So, I mean, all in all, to be honest, it is good
it's a good start.
To be a New York fan in general right now is pretty cool, especially in baseball.
That's true.
Mets in first place, Yankees are in second place. which
Yankees.
if Troy Tulowitzki and David Price would have never come to the Blue Jays, I think we still would have been in first. But, I mean, that's just me, you know. I don't even want to talk about that because I get very emotional talking about the Yankees ever since I got the news
I
of
don't
Mark
think I've ever
Teixeira.
met a bigger Yankees fan than Lauren.
You know, I mean, listen.
Die hard.
Yeah,
I am probably one of the biggest Yankee fans on this campus. I mean, I know there's probably other people. I'm sorry to everybody else on this campus who are diehard Yankee fans, but grew up in New Rochelle. You know, I'm like, what, 25 minutes from Yankee Stadium, you know?
Yeah.
I mean,
Not even, yeah.
you know?
Lauren, what's your favorite part about the Yankees?
If this would have been 3 years ago, it would have been Derek Jeter.
Yeah,
But I
have to
mean,
say.
favorite part about the Yankees, I mean, it's not even about player-wise, it's about tradition-wise. You know, just the tradition of the Yankees. And you don't even have to know anybody on the Yankees. You just know, you say baseball, everybody thinks of the Yankees. You
That's
know?
so true.
And I love how people, you know, talk about how, like, Yankee fans are so, you know, like, cocky, you know, 27 World Series, like, whatever. But, I mean, it's a legacy. It's something to be proud of. And I think everybody who has a team like that, who has a team like that and roots for their home team, you know, has that passion. But I mean, growing up playing softball and, you know, baseball is what's on TV. So, I
Exactly.
mean, I grew up loving the Yankees and watching Derek Jeter at shortstop. I can't talk about it. I still get a little emotional about it. But, you know, and then Mark Teixeira, who's also my favorite player, out now with a broken leg, which... God, I can't even tell you how upsetting that was. Can't even tell you. But, you know.
Yeah. So are we going to take a little break?
Yeah.
Let's take a little break, listen to some music, and then we'll come back with more pop culture related stuff and social media stuff. And yeah, we'll go
Sounds
on from
good
there.
to me.
All right. See you guys
See you in
in
a few.
5.
Look at him go. This boy can really...
WI